Welcome to Cooking with Belle. This is Belle, and she is an advocate about quality ingredients, making sure things are prepared and done well. Every time we open up a cupboard, she is sticking her nose in there, sniffing things, making sure it's up to her standards. And I really wanted to get a perspective input on what you think, Belle, because I need to know. On some ingredients, I picked a couple things here that you tend to sniff at a lot, and I really want to know, like pasta here. Like a quick sample. Now, tell me, Belle, sometimes it's called al dente, where it's a little underdone. Is that better? Because I've heard that. I thought we were going to save some for the recipe, but oh, you just wanted to get that out of the way. We're not going to use that today. Okay, no problem. No problem. It's all right. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of your full plan. So, but with pasta, do you want it a little undercooked? I think it's called al dente. This way it's a little firmer. But I'll be honest, I kind of like it a little mushy. It's just a personal preference of mine. But is that better? How does that affect the flavor? Okay. Well, since we don't have any pasta, we'll just kind of move on. Now, tell me, Belle, with like nuts. These are some sliced almonds, and I was wondering, because I always call them like just generally nuts, but I know some are legumes technically, and they're all basically the seeds of the plants. And I was wondering, are there specific preparation standards that should vary that will improve or change the flavor and benefit? Are you? So we're not going to use the almonds. Okay. Well, if you decide we don't want to use those in this recipe, okay. All right. That's fine. Now here we have some fresh fruit, and I was wondering, what do you think? Because obviously, if you cook the fruit, it changes the flavor and a couple different things. Are there some specific standards that you think should or should not be followed? Okay. Okay, going on to sauces. Some sauces are more watery and some are thicker and hardier and so with a waterier sauce, it tends to get in throughout the pasta and the other things it's served. Well, I'm trying to get some information from you that you told me you wanted to share this information and help us to appreciate food and ingredients the way you do. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I wasn't fully thought. You wanted us to appreciate the ingredients on their own, not to understand and appreciate the flavor of pasta itself. Just to be really simplified and basic, and so you can appreciate them on their own as well as combined. That's what this was about. You deceived me, didn't you? This was just an excuse to get some food. I'm very disappointed in you. Yeah, this is, and you're on the table now. Belle? I'm very disappointed. Yes, I still love you. So I guess we'll, there probably won't be another episode of Cooking with Belle. Thank you. I'm very disappointed indeed. Very disappointed.